I just walked over to the end of Noir fine art event. Check it out. They're having a masquerade event today, and then tomorrow is more of a regular just art show. And they were sold out, but I came at the end, and I can see what's going on. So here, I'll do a quick walkthrough for you, so you can see all this beautiful art. I've been to these shows in the past and filmed interviews with a lot of the artists, so it's good to see them again. I think this is the first in-person one they've had since the beginning of the pandemic, so it's been like 3 years, and there's all different styles of art here. There's bird, there's people, butterflies, Drake as a space astronaut for some reason. Is that Austin Powers? Oh no, that's Jeffrey Goldblum. Anyway, so I like how people have certain styles. Like obviously people have their own styles, but he just draws robots, and she draws people with black circles around their eyes. So it makes me want to pick a style for myself. I saw something called Art Battle this month, and I realized that what you do, there's like 6 artists and they each paint something in 20 minutes and then people vote on the best. But I realized that, like the artists all have a style. Like somebody always paints sort of dripping animals, and then somebody else paints like old vintage toys. So, all I have to do is pick something I like drawing, and then you can do variations of it, as you can see. Or even like just abstract things like that. Maybe next time, or just a big red square. Why? That's amazing. Who would have thought that I could do something like that? In fact, I did something like that at university, and then I didn't want to sell it to somebody because I was like, I want to hold on to it, but I should have sold it because I could make more. So maybe next time I will be at this show if anybody wants to buy a painting. And then people have their costumes on here, and so it's funny because before I showed up here, I was like, oh my god, because their posters were like, it was dark and costumes, and I'm like, oh my god, I won't fit in, I'll be scared. But when I get here, I'm like, no, it's an art show. Everybody's just a friendly person. It's not like scary or too cool for me. So that's a lesson. Just show up at places and enjoy it, even if the music is loud and the lights are bright and they're serving alcohol there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed my tour of the art show, and maybe I'll come back tomorrow during the day and interview people.